Hello and welcome. Today we'll be playing 7 Wonders Ancient Alien Makeover. The internet tells me there's a whole series of these things. They're kind of fun. Here's my little village. I actually have just beaten all the levels of the game like yesterday and got most of the achievements and stuff, whatever. So here's my little village. It's very badly organized. We got all kinds of crazy buildings here. Most of them don't do anything, but the diamond mine and this building do actually do stuff, which is kind of cool. To access stages, we click on the big globe. So this game is kind of, well, I'll just go ahead and zoom on in here and you can see. The theme is interesting. You're solving these puzzles, and you know, it's very much like playing a game of Bejeweled, which is great because I like Bejeweled. That's pretty much all I was expecting out of the game originally. Actually, was just, oh, it's like a Bejeweled knockoff. And to be fair, it is like a Bejeweled knockoff, but it's pretty good. The different things do different things. You have these. They have these little stone blocks. They're a resource, so you have to collect those to get the pieces to make the monument back on the other screen, which I just zoomed through without any explanation. I'll have to remedy that in a second. Boom! I like kicking off chain reactions. You match up the runes. You have to dig out all of the dirt or later stone pieces underneath the runes to be able to beat the stage. So right now we're just matching stuff up. Time is ticking down. You can see I have all the fancy tools, but I'm not going to use any of them right now. I'm just going to match up a bunch of stuff and see what happens. I found the early stages of this to be a lot of fun. Some of the later ones got a little frustrating. You can see how the grid isn't perfectly square. Some of the later ones are very unsquare. Is that a word? A term? It is now. Oh yes, and there are these kind of blocks here that have this glowy stuff behind them. And that counts towards this thing up here. When that gets to 6, you get to do a special bonus game. It's kind of neat. So we got 2 of those done, and we got almost all of our resources except for some stone, and you can see the 2 stone pieces. Let's go ahead and clear those out. And now we've cleared all the dirt out of here. We finished digging. That's, I think they called it the keystone or something. Our goal is to get that to the bottom of the grid. So let's get getting. Boom! Done. And you can either place stuff by hand or just hit that and it automatically places stuff for you. You can get bonuses and things and all that good stuff. And I didn't explain that screen again. Okay. Well, we're trying to build a building, so each time we go through one of these stages, we're like digging out the foundations, gathering materials, and then we can build it. There are 2 kinds of materials right now. Stone, which is on these, and gold, which is on these. And set on the difficulty I'm at, which is normal, I think. There's not a whole lot of challenge to anybody that's an experienced puzzle gamer. It's all pretty straightforward. Some of the later stages, like I said, get a little bit annoying, and that's due to things like the geometry of them, because they start coming in some really tricky shapes to get things to match up in all the corners. But I rather enjoyed this game, playing through it over the last couple of days. I think Steam says I spent 12 hours playing this so far. It must be pretty good. I really enjoy the whole matching three-of-a-kind sort of game. You probably don't want to know how many hours I've spent playing Bejeweled Blitz on Facebook. It's the only thing I use Facebook for, really. Which is either a ringing endorsement of the game or a condemnation of Facebook. Either way you want to look at it. Now, one of the achievements you can get is for not using any of these things to complete a wonder. So we're going to go through doing that here on the first stage because it's the easiest one to do that on. I already have that achievement. But, you know, the stage is pretty simple to go through. It's very relaxing. There's a timeless Zen mode you can play through, too. So not everything has to be frantic. Some of the later stages get a little frantic. I actually failed one stage on the last monument by just a couple of seconds. It was an extremely annoying way to have to redo a stage. So I guess I'll talk about like the achievements a little bit, because there's lots of them. There are achievements, like I said, for not using the specials to complete a stage. There are achievements for getting 4 stars on every stage. And you can get 4 stars, well, only one way, by essentially being perfect. You have to get all of the little things up here. You have to max out your resources on every stage you do. You can't mess up. Because even if you miss some resources, it just means you have to do another stage later. But the 4 stars comes from getting the stage done, or the wonder done, in 7 puzzles. Oh, what am I doing? I have like a million things down here. Let's just hit them. Boom! Stage over. So yeah, I can place some buildings, and it shows you like a little highlight. What do I want to build? I want to build some stairs. Let's build that corner of the plaza. Let's put that up. Ooh, gold roof. I like gold roofs. Some fancy gold there. Voila! And we're all done placing stuff, so we can go back into the next stage. Oh, come on. Oh, the game was just like, oh, I picked the wrong one! And it worked out okay. Okay, it worked out okay anyway. So we completed the 6 things, and we've gone into, like, the Stargate or something, and now we're all like, whoosh, in another world! That's a technical term, whooshing. So you have to connect 3 or more chains of 3 or more, and when you do, it lets you clear a path by eliminating the dirt underneath things. This took me like 10 minutes to figure out what on earth I was doing the first time, because I had no clue. It didn't seem to make any sense. I thought I was supposed to do the same thing I was doing in the main game, and matching up groups of 3 to eliminate them. No, that just didn't happen. So, boom, there we go. We got the 6 things. That gives us a blueprint. If I hadn't unlocked everything else, that would have given me a new building for my village that I could place, but I have all the buildings unlocked right now. Ooh, I got to the big block more quickly than I wanted to. I got to be clever and figure out how to get rid of all these resource blocks before I move on. I didn't want to have to use one of these things. Maybe I can get out of this without doing that. This has actually happened to me several times playing this game. I'll get a little carried away with something, and the next thing I know, I've just ruined my chance of getting 4 stars by maxing out my resources on each stage. I've had to replay 3 of the 7 wonders because of that. It's very unhappy for me. I much prefer being happy, not being unhappy and redoing stuff. Oh, if I use that, that'll get the last 2 blocks. Perfect, and then I can use this, and stage over. Alright, let's see what new blocks we have from the building. Boom! Look at that. Our temple is coming together. Alright, level 4, let's see. This one, this one. If you match up groups of 4 or more, you get these things, which will clear a whole line out. If you match up groups of 5 or more, you get the ones that shoot vertically as well as horizontally. Pretty cool. Also pretty standard. I mean, it's just like what Bejeweled does. Sometimes I wish stuff would stop falling down so much and automatically connecting things for me, and then sometimes I'm like, no, that's a pretty good thing. Whoops. I got a little carried away again. Alright, now let's dig ourselves out of the hole we just made. Oh man, how am I going to get this block cleared out over here? I need to use one of these, but that could be dangerous. And it was dangerous, oh god. Oh, and I got this one over here? How am I supposed to get that block cleared out? Whew, okay. So we just have 1 block left. We can do this. Ooh, almost made a... Oh, that's perfect. See? Made the 5. It cleared out the vertical and the horizontal. Bam, we flip him down. Level done. Boom, we're almost done with the temple. Looks like we just got to put the top on up there. I haven't tried the game on the harder difficulties, mainly because I like winning, and I'm afraid if I go to the higher difficulties, I might actually lose, and I'm totally not the kind of person that likes to lose, and man, there are a lot of stone resources on this level. I know these things are supposed to be runes, but I have no idea what these purple things are. They kind of look like some kind of flower blossom that hasn't opened or something yet. I don't know. That's what I like to think they are anyway. Oh, I could have eliminated that block. Oh well. Do this. Okay, we just cleared a lot of stuff out. We just have these 2 blocks left. Boom, we're done. We got all the resources. Let's end this stage. Just need to... Well, the bad news is we're kind of stuck on moves. The good news is we have a lot of time to work with to get pieces down here to start clearing this out with. Now, I could use one of my special... Oh, wait, I got these things. Let's just use them. I was going to say, I could use these specials over here and clear the stage out that way. But, there we go. Out of this world! We got the aliens, they come walking in, all purple and stuff. Whip out their alien abacus, check it out, yeah, check marks. We like it, you humans rock, you build wonders. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we do, because we're humans. That's it for this game. Well, let me just... So here's all the different kind of buildings. If I decide I want to move it, I can do something like that. And let's say that was the launch pad. Let's put him all the way over there. We don't want those UFOs creating noise where people are trying to sleep. You can decorate your village with stuff. Like, let's put a balloon in. That sounds fun. There we go. Now we have a man with a silly hat and a hot air balloon. And then there are these... wonders, which I think, or these buildings, which I think are tied to achievements. Okay, so next time we'll play through another stage, and we will, well, I shouldn't say stage. Next time we will play through another wonder. I'll show off some of the cool special stuff, and maybe we'll play through some of the mini games, because they're kind of fun. I'll see you then.